let's do this thing. Hello and welcome to the Screaming Closet, where today we are completing an entire video gameography. Today we are jumping into Bone Octopus. The lovely non-pencil is joining me.
Hello, sorry that internet troubles kept me from other stuff, but I'm really excited for this one.
Yay! I'm excited for this. Today we're going to play Cardinal Directions by Bone Octopus. And what may surprise you is Bone Octopus is actually someone we've played several times on the Closet. In fact, this is their fourth game of theirs that we are playing, and this should be all of the games that they have on their user page on itch.io as of recording this video. And I'm very excited for this. The description for this one is, I sat down to make one thing and out came another. Pencil, are you excited?
I'm really excited. I like Bone Octopus games. I like them a fucking lot. I get to play these games. It makes me excited. I know Bone Octopus is a student, but they certainly are talented. And every game they make so far has tickled me to death, even the short little one.
All right. Then without further ado, let's play Cardinal Directions.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Are we playing it?
Did I break it? Oh,
Shall we try again to play Cardinal Directions?
Take two. I'm right click on the refresh. Oh. Control F5. Clear cookies. There we go.
Here we go.
Oh, dang it.
Have you been clicking through it accidentally?
No. Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go. The forest path stretches out for as far as you can see, veering sharply right. It's a pleasant day, with a soft breeze that rustling the green leaves. You can hear the occasional bee buzzing. Walk. The dirt path is firm under your shoes. Flowers that hang down in vines from the canopies occasionally brush your hair. Take a flower or walk on.
I want to take a flower.
You take a flower. You continue along the path. You recall how much your grandmother loved these woods. She would always play in them as a child. Even in her old age, she would sometimes disappear for hours to walk this path again. You miss her. But do you even want to be free? What did your grandma see in these woods? The beauty of sunrise, the wisdom of trees, or an old friend?
I want to say an old friend, but what do you think?
I would like to see an old friend.
Okay, let's do that.
Grandma used to tell you, when you were young, that she made friends in the forest. She never gave them names, but she spoke fondly of them. You wonder if they miss her too. The path veers left. Some cobwebs hang across half of the path. A small, green, jeweled spider waits solemnly near the middle. Brush it aside or squeeze through on the other side.
I'm gonna squeeze through. I don't want to touch a spider. I don't want to fuck with that spider. He just minding his business.
Yeah.
We're in his home for a change.
When you learned your grandmother died, you couldn't think of her as an angel, though that's what everyone kept saying. All you could think of was her spirit, finally free as a bluebird. There are bluebirds chirping now. You couldn't look at your dad during the funeral. You had never seen him cry. You didn't want that to change. Why didn't you look? You may miss her, but your dad misses her more. Your grandpa most of all. They got married when they were 21. He picked her up in his dad's pickup truck and drove them to the courthouse. He lives alone now. Grief is weird. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it rears its ugly head when you're trying to write a horror game that comes out as a requiem.
Ooh, Bone Octopus, you getting into your feelings here, aren't you?
It never quite goes away. And sometimes it feels like you're making it up because you don't know her favorite color. But you know she loved flowers and bird watching. But she hated the birds that ate her cherries. You know the way her hair fell on her face. You remember the tone of her voice. You remember the way she used to hug you. But you don't know her favorite color. You come to a clearing in the woods. A woman stands there. She is young. Her hair flows in the breeze. Hello? She smiles softly at you. Hello, child, she says. Who are you? I am the breeze you feel. I am the trees whose wisdom you turn to. And I was your grandmother's friend. She's gone. The woman gives a sad smile. She is to you. I know her in these woods. But you've taken pieces of my woods. I'm sorry I cannot show her to you. Wait. I can show her to you. I can point out which trees her spirit resides in. Yes, please? No, but thank you.
Also, wait seems to be an option.
Yes. What do you think?
Ooh. Oh, I don't know, Priest. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
Yes, please is what my heart calls to.
Well, I mean, you seem to be all up in your feelings about this too, which is a good sign. So let's say yes, please.
She takes your hand and shows you the babbling brook, the warm rays of the sun, the ants marching in a line, the bluebirds soaring in the sky. These, all of these, are your grandmother. The spirit of man goes back to the earth, just as the cycle of energy constantly circles. When you die, you too will return to this earth, to live peacefully and harmoniously. Her smile is warm, like a sunny day. You do not need to worry, child. I am watching over this wood, and all who inhabit it. I know their names, I know their stories, and when it is my turn to return to the earth, someone else will do the same. It is the never-ending cycle, and I hope it brings you peace. She leads you back to the clearing. If you ever wish to return, please do. Your grandmother was my best friend. She understood the cycle as well as any human I have ever met. I see so much of her in you, too. With the scent of flowers wafting through the air, she is gone.
That's a lovely little short story, but now I want you to go back and push wait. I very much want you to go back and push wait.
She takes the flower gently from your hands. In choosing to carry this with you, you've caused it harm. You must think over this before you return. But I do not hold grudges, my child. All's forgiven. I wish you well. And with the sound of a river, she is gone. So it might be a little glitch, that taking the flower.
Yeah, we got to see both endings here. Also, what happens if you say no thank you?
She nods her head. I understand. Knowing where someone resides does not necessarily help with the grieving process. Her hand is light on your shoulder. Thank you for visiting me. I miss your grandmother very much. She was my best friend. I hope to see you again, too. And with a warmth like sunshine, she is gone.
Lovely. How are you feeling?
This was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like games that touch my feelings.
Well, I mean, like, you are a very feelsy person.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
I am in touch with my feels. Beauty
Yes,
is
as one should be. And it seems like this was originally meant to be a horror game, but then it just wasn't.
And that's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
that's one of the beautiful things about the creative process is that sometimes what flows from your fingertips isn't always what you need to make. And sometimes you just need to make something that calls to you.
Yeah. And sometimes it just happens. I mean, you know this happened for both of us. Me and my writing. I've sat down to write one thing and then I've just like pushed it away and been like, I wrote something else and it's not okay.
Yeah.
Or like when you get into your own personal experience, you're just trying to draw from it and suddenly you're writing your feelings on the page. That happens.
Yeah.
And it's okay that it happens. And this was really kind of lovely. And I'm glad we played it.
Me too.
It's a stark contrast from everything else Bone Octopus has done.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've really gotten to see a lot of the person through the game. And I mean, there's a case for there's an artsy game out there that I really liked and I played at the beginning of the Screaming Closet called The Beginner's Guide, where it dissects like how can you separate the artist from the art.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna say like, oh, we know you, Bone Octopus, but at the same time, like you reached out on a very personal level with this game, and it's very touching, and I'm very happy to have played this.
Yeah, at the risk of sounding super sentimental and hippy dippy and feelsy, I see you. I feel you on this one. You are witnessed, and your feelings are valid. Yeah. So, all of my cheers. I'm drinking wine right now. Cheers to you, man.
Cheers to you, indeed. What do you think, chat? What do you think, YouTube? Was this awesome? Should Bone Octopus keep going on? Throw some
spoiler alert.
throw some compliments. Throw some encouragement into the comments down below. If you like content like this, throw a like on the video. Do that thing. Do you want to see more? Playing indie darling games? Throw a subscribe, because that's one of the things we do here on the Screaming Closet. Until next time, keep screaming. Keep hugging.
Oh, God.
Keep hugging.
No! We're not doing that!